Hey guys, Marco Stellenauer, and today I'm back with another amazing video. And there was this request that I needed to put up a brute mirror on either Tundra or Release. And so here it be, a brute mirror on Tundra and Release, and I'm gonna actually show you how it's done. Um, and as a matter of fact, as the brute, you never want to go offense first on this map in a mirror. And this may sound quite weird, but I definitely think this is the most dominant strategy. When your enemy tries to copy you, just stay defense. And I'm not gonna spoil anything, but um, we'll see how it goes, and I'll explain everything what I do. So I just want to get the supplies, and I'm going always Temple Second. Always go Temple Second on this map in a brute mirror because Temple Second is gonna help you out, guys. It's really good for your eco compared to Temple First, and it's not that much of a difference. Most people like Temple First in brute mirrors because you get to build more brutes, and therefore you're always gonna be one brute ahead. But I think that getting a slightly better eco and getting inheritance is just a bit better. I mean, of course, they are gonna get inheritance as well, but they're gonna start skipping brutes at one point, whether it be for 5 seconds, for 2 seconds every time. They're gonna eventually get to the point where we have the same amount of brutes, and I have a better eco. At least that's really what I feel. So right now I'm going Temple first, Temple second, excuse me. I'm gonna make brutes. I'm gonna lock my base because I don't want his chopper to ram my brutes. That would be bad. I'm already behind on brutes. I basically just want to try to get as much supplies on the map as I can, and I want to play defense. So a lot of people will actually try to brute rush you and then try to go for gremlins or banshees. Damn it, my words are messing up. So yeah, I'd like to see a brute going gremlins. That would be great. Then the brute would be super overpowered. I would actually play only brute if brute actually had gremlins. Actually, it's not. Wouldn't that be that overpowered since it's really hard for brute to get tech 2. But yeah, them gremlins would be tech 1 and he could bump him straight after he got his temple up in like simultaneously with brutes and gremlins. That'd be awesome. So right now he's pushing on my base, and I'm just getting inheritance because I don't want him to deny much bad. And I'm just gonna collect supplies with my chopper. So what he's doing right now, he's gonna try to put a really good rush on me. So he's trying to deny my pets, but I'm okay. I'm okay with that actually. I'm trying to deny him, and I'm trying to do damage on his brute chieftain with my brutes, because as soon as his brute dies, he's gonna have a bad time. So right now he went inheritance, he went temple first. So that can only mean that he did not build brutes all the way through. So right now I'm just trying to damage his brood little by little, and I'm actually waiting for him to send in any units through. And I just want to basically keep playing defense and like forever. Like I really feel like the one who attacks first in a brute mirror loses the game, because you're gonna get your units killed while you try to attack the base, and then the other guy can just counter attack while you have your army lost. So that's just the way I feel. Brute mirrors are pretty lame, but I don't think anyone uses this strategy. I think this is the definite way to do this. So I played Brute Mirrors versus Mighty Icy. I looked at how he did it, and I figured out that this was probably the best thing. So now I'm going to scout him, and he's going actually for grunts and jackals as well. So he's going to try to put a lot of pressure on my base. So I'm going to have one more pet, meaning I'm going to have a better economy. But he is going to have a lot more units, because he can spend all the money much better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to just put all the extra money I get, and I have more extra money. I'm gonna try to put all the extra money I get into vortexing, or maybe queuing up turrets, or maybe upgrading. You never want to upgrade supply pads unless you see your enemy upgrade supply pads. That's when you want to upgrade a pad. And basically I'm keeping a lot of money left because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have the vortex pretty soon. So kind of trying to play defense on my base right now. So I'm checking. I don't see any upgraded pets, and I upgrade my vortex, and I just keep queuing up brutes right there. So there he is trying to push on my base, and trying to right now I'm doing damage, and all that damage is just gonna count up. You just want to keep playing defense forever and ever. You never want to give him the opportunity to push. And with upgraded chieftain and vortex, and he does actually have an upgraded pet, which I'm not noticing, but now I just noticed that. I think he just upgraded it back then, maybe a little bit earlier. But so I'm gonna upgrade one pad, and I'll always be one supply pad ahead of him in economy, and I'll always have a little extra money to spend on anything, really. So. And the moment he will start damaging my pets, all the DPS will go to my buildings and I will kill all his units. After that, I will just build my buildings back up and I will make a nice counter attack on his base. So basically I can just spam brutes right here. So I can either put all the money I have left. I've upgraded my chieftain completely. So I can either put the money I have left in a turret, which is not a bad idea, or in upgrading supply pets. I really don't like to do either until I really know what's going on. So he's going for a very late push probably, and I figure I need to change. I need to spend my money right now. I can't just rely on the vortex. I can't just rely on him going for I don't know, a lot of vortex pull units. So I'm actually going to queue up that turret, and I'm not going to queue it up at the heavy supply pad. And I'm gonna queue up another heavy supply pad, so I'm building that turret straight away. And I know as soon as he sees that supply pad is upgraded, he wants to try to make a push because he's probably thinking that you know, he's just making a lot of grunts and brutes right now. But the thing is, grunts don't really do that much damage. They just add additional damage. It's not like they're super overpowered. So now I have 2 upgraded warehouses and 2 normal warehouses, and he's on 2 normal warehouses and 1 upgraded pad. And he's spending a lot of money actually. So right now I'm going for Citadel right now. Actually, I don't want to upgrade my patches yet because it's so dangerous. I mean, he can push in any moment. That's really how I feel like. So I'm going Citadel. Usually you don't want to. You never want to go Citadel when he goes Hall, but it took such a long time for him to actually attack. So now he noticed it, and I had Citadel right at the point. So I'm actually gonna queue up a pet right there, and I'm gonna try with all these brutes in the turret. I'm gonna try to deal with his army. So and with the vortex, of course, and the chieftain that doesn't want to die. So I have quite a lot of money. I'm gonna try the vortex on his whole army, and he sends them in one by one, pretty nice. And I can just pick them off pretty easily. And this is what you want to do. You would just want to keep playing defense, and it basically should always work out for you because he just spent so much more money on everything. And I don't know, you can just vortex so much more. I'm just vortexing all these jackals down right now. And of course my units are dying little by little, but I don't know, I mean, I already vortexed down a lot of his units and the turret took care of it. And I don't know, he didn't even attack my buildings. So what you can also do, another good option, is to just let him attack your buildings and after that go in. And you will lose a pet or two, but you'll definitely kill his whole army. So that's a cool trick that you guys probably want to use in a lot of matchups and situations. Just, you know, let all the DPS go to other stuff. So right now his chieftain's about to die. I'm trying to vortex him down, but I really realize I don't have units. So of course he's gonna have a little more units. I mean, you're probably not gonna have enough brutes left to deal with everything, but your eco is just gonna be rolling. And if you perform this right, like I did, then you should always win every brute mirror because you're not going to give him the opportunity to push. And if he goes for banshees earlier or something like that, you push on his base with 2 or 3 turrets. You just start queuing up turrets, and as soon as you have one and the second one is building, you basically push up and you deny those buildings. So that's a pretty good thing. And I'm not a brute player at all, so I probably made mistakes you guys thought of. Wow, that you could have performed that a lot better, especially those 2v2 brute players. So I don't know, I'm trying to queue up the brutes, and here I'm failing to vortex this guy down. I don't know why I just cancelled it right there and then rebuild it and did all that crazy stuff. I should probably not be sending my chieftain over here right now. My chieftain should be going to the base, but it doesn't really matter. He's just trying to buy himself some time, really, but good chieftains would have finished that chieftain off with the brutes, and I just kept chasing it. So basically everything's going fine. I'm on Citadel, I'm on heavy pads. Well, his eco is quite shit, and I did a good job defending it off. So my chieftain's gonna run to his base right now. It could have already been there, guys. Like, I could have already ported in those brutes there right now. So not perfect gameplay, of course. But yeah, definitely worth watching if you want to win those brute mirrors. So now I have quite a lot of upgraded pads. I'm building some turrets, so you know the turrets can deal with the very early banshees, and I can just do an amazing push on his base. Um, kind of waiting. So again, let me know what you guys want for matchups in the comments. I have heard Ender's Forge. I currently have not played those games. I've been very busy. Couldn't get to those really. But I heard Metalway Monkeys is trying to help me out with those matchups. He's also a good Anders player, and you should definitely check out his channel. I'll send a link to you guys, or I'll post a link under this video. Um, Whenever I know that he has done an Ender's Forge tutorial, really. I hope he commentates it well. I hope it's really worth watching it, and that will really take a lot of heat off my back. And I will later on catch on to that matchup. Um, but I'm just really busy right now, like so many requests, and if he could just take that request over, that would that'd be great. So yeah, thank you, Middleweight Monkey, for that. Um, and now I'm just I'm just killing his base, and obviously the strategy works in a Brood Mirror. And when both play defense forever, you just make a hall and 5 bats, and you start making jackals with the brutes, and eventually tech up to tech anything. And when he tries, you can try the expo, and he's gonna try the expo, and it's gonna turn into one of those games that goes really long. But it's definitely the safest and best way to play. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. And I'll see you guys later, guys. Have fun on all of my videos.